I'm pretty sure after the intro you know I'm getting it.
Think about all the adult cartoons that were put to air. You got shit like South Park, Rick and Morty, BoJack Horseman, and they make you laugh and get invested with each episode because they wouldn't just give you joke after joke. At sometimes it would just give you a message either referring to real life situations or relatable situations.
But these two pretty much try to be funny, but they lost it before halfway through.
The shows I'm referring to are Family Guy, created by Seth MacFarlane, and The Simpsons, created by Matt Groening. Groening. That's how it's pronounced, guys, okay? These two shows were funny at first, but as the seasons kept going, they kind of grew up for a lot of people. But these shows were still successful to the point that they finally did a crossover episode with each other, which was honestly the coolest thing they've done in a while. And we're looking at a rap battle where the crossover was done before the episode, made by Epic Rap Battle Parodies. We're looking at a battle between the two main characters of the shows, Peter Griffin and Homer Simpson. This battle is considered one of the worst, if not the worst battle of ERBP. And I think it's about time someone got around to looking at it.
So crack open a Duff or a Pawtucket Patriot Ale. Doesn't matter which one, they're both the same. This is Homer Simpson versus Peter Griffin by Epic Rap Battle Parodies.
Epic Rap Battle Parodies.
The background is piss yellow. We're already in a world of hurt. And I forgot to mention that Nathan always sung as the announcer at the time. I don't know why, it didn't even sound good. Another reason why I despise this announcer. And I want to mention, EDX is producing the beat. I honestly kind of feel bad that many good beats he makes for most of these battles go to waste.
Peter Griffin!
Oh, just as Peter Griffin, what a surprise. Honestly, it still doesn't work. He's not even, dare I say, fat enough. And nice textures on the building in the background. It looks like shit you would play on Roblox.
Versus Homer Simpson!
Marge, I've been eating ass again. And my bald cap is noticeably peeling.
Like seriously, why is that part so brown? It's not even originally that dark. Honestly, this costume is better than any other person back then could possibly do, and Froggy is known for doing that.
But honestly, I think there's a reason cartoons don't look as good in real life.
This Griffin's about to tear apart this flabby marshmallow.
Peter Griffin. A fat man. Making fat jokes towards another fat man.
And another thing ERBP had back then was the subtitles were always fancy depending on the character. The Family Guy font for Peter and the Simpsons font for Homer. And at some points there's animation in them. Like what's the point? We want to read them, that's what subtitles are purpose for.
You're such a coward, even your artist draws you yellow.
So here's a thought. Why did two battles in the same series involve the same topic, which was pretty much Family Guy versus the Simpsons? Like there was Seth MacFarlane versus Matt Groening in season 2, and now we're doing it again with this. Like, if ERB did the Vader vs. Hitler trilogy, they wouldn't make a sequel after that, making it Kylo Ren vs. Benito Mussolini.
I'm clearly better Family Guy, this isn't even fair.
Ah, he said it.
Also, Homer, pay fucking attention. Seriously, why do people put dancing shots instead of them reacting to their opponents? It makes them look retarded. I mean, they are, but still. Plus, why is there a shadow here? We didn't even need one.
My popularity is bigger than your wife's blue hair.
Yeah, that's not how IMDb and TV.com are saying it.
Also, now the drop shadow is just gone, I guess.
I'm a adult swimming in my glory.
Wait a second. Did you forget to remove the tag tape on your newly bought pants? That's like the first thing you do when you take them home.
I'm a adult swimming in my glory. Reach no higher height.
Boasting. Just for filler.
Along with your wife, I'm drinking beer with Jesus Christ.
What was the visual with turning water into beer? Because Jesus turned water into wine? I'm not an alcoholic, so I don't know if that's the same thing.
Quick with hogging the spotlight, go back to your yellow slug.
Did he say quaw hogging?
Quick with hogging the spotlight, go back to your yellow slug.
Pronunciation of words. Always need to make sure that they sound right.
Also, the shot you see being done here is called a selfie shot, where you hold the camera in your hand and film your part with it. It doesn't even work when it's shaking around and doesn't sync up to the background.
You better hit and run away, cause I'm groaning you to death.
Graining you to dust. That's what would have made this line sound clever.
And what is this visual with Stewie and Brian? I'm not a guy who remembers all the episodes of Family Guy, so I don't get this reference.
It's a joke that did you bug overly poorly proportion. But besides that, you're just honestly Fred Flintstone's abortion.
Homer! Quit fucking dancing!
Rhymes jokes are even weaker than your old father.
Oh, the line is crammed into one subtitle. That's not lazy.
We all know I'm gonna win this rap, so why even bother?
These guys are on shows with tens of seasons. How do we even have a filler line in this?
Simpson, don't stop bitching.
I'm over here.
I don't wanna hear a sound. We should call Herbert the pervert with all those children around.
His own children? And are you suggesting you'd actually call Herbert the pervert to actually go for those children?
Hello, I'm Homer with their ugly pig sedan.
Zoom the fuck out.
And view the bird is the word, my fellow yellow man.
Forgot to put the drop shadows on the dancing shots. Nuclearly? Don't you mean nuclearly?
The only beef that you bring is in your stomach, Pete.
It doesn't work when two fat dudes are making fat jokes towards each other because it makes them sound hypocritical. It's like doing a battle with E.L. James and Stephanie Meyer and having their lines saying how much their books suck.
Your friend is just known for stupidity and masturbation.
You're not exactly wrong?
At least unlike yours, my son actually hasn't carried decision.
Can we talk about these close-up shots? I know it's called a close-up shot, but there's a limit to how close you need to be.
Cause it's really distracting when you got your face all up in the camera like this.
Married to a nasty voice bitch who acts like a prude.
Well, your wife sounds like someone who smokes 24/7.
Because you find your son has a bigger dick than you.
Say, Chris, you're looking red there.
Speak by fast, a quickie mark and come up with an overload.
How is a convenience store fast? Just because it has the word quick in the name doesn't mean it has super speed.
The I'll murder you line coming from a character from a show that isn't all about blood and gore. How quaint. Oh, I didn't expect that word to drop in. Thought this was going to be around the time where we were past that, but I guess not. And I forgot to mention in these close-up shots, Froggy occasionally looks to the side to remember what his next line is. Cause being a close-up shot, we definitely won't notice you doing that.
I got Mr. Barney, this is real fast, like a cutaway guy.
Whoa, CMRB motion blurred. What the fuck was that about?
You lined up this Griffin, you just your pet dog's home.
Hey, Homer, eyes up front.
And your new episodes are worse than your body Cleveland show.
You used the wrong "you're here," but the right "you're here." Fucking damn it, ERBP.
Enough with the fart jokes, you pack your bags and leave.
Well, that's what the subtitles are doing. Seriously, why do people do effects for subtitles? It's so unnecessary.
Your entire life's a rehash of Larry and Steve.
It's not a rehash. Larry and Steve was pretty much an early stage for Family Guy.
How can I understand you? I already had enough.
Again with the filler. Again. Characters from shows with tens of seasons.
So shut your fat mouth, go get me a duck.
It's bad enough with the close-ups. We don't need to zoom in on his lips.
Out your first verse was longer than my fight against a chicken.
I mean, for it to be like that, it would be like 2 Caitlyn Jenner verses at least.
Plus, couldn't we get a guy in a chicken suit instead of stock footage CGI green screen chicken found on YouTube?
Your lazy ass be plastered on the full screen man and chicken.
The I'm gonna kick your ass for lines. Seriously, there's a lot of material for these guys, yet you're barely using jack shit.
Sure, our humor can be on the topic of toilets and urinals.
Yet our shows still questionably run to this day that at some point in the future we'll get a movie that no one asked for.
But at least we don't make awful jokes at funerals.
Didn't Family Guy have a poorly timed joke with Quagmire at Brian's funeral? And speaking of poor timing, Homer, stop fucking dancing!
Crap, my pet since the beginning dropped like flies, lucky.
Okay, these effects on the subtitles are legitimately pissing me off.
Let's hear me take cats and take to realize you're a pussy.
Was the earthquake rumble sound effect necessary?
Remember the Griffin family name after drunk asses.
Look at Homer looking at his watch that isn't there!
I guess you could say kicking your ass was pretty freaky.
Okay, they both said their catchphrases. Can we change the channel now?
Hearts were spinning really burning.
This was not a name drop to Mr. Burns. It's just... more filler.
And you ain't shit can compare to the recognition I earned.
I don't know, both of your shows feel one the same.
The television of figure just kills yourself again.
Demand all you want, but they won't listen.
You can call it like the Cleveland show, cause this is the end.
We already made a reference to the Cleveland show. Again, tons of material not being used.
I can do this with friends, we know me, why?
That finger wasn't even pointing at him. This fucking sucks.
For an actioneer, a burglar, and a crazy pedophile.
Calling Cleveland an auctioneer because he was that for like one cutaway gag. I know saying black guy wouldn't make it any better, but it's more fitting than auctioneer.
I'm gonna leave in the rest of your family crying the same days who cried when that car hit Brian.
Oh, this line is totally outdated. And honestly, looking back, it's not even that much of a big deal.
So that was Peter Griffin versus Homer Simpson by Epic Rap Battle Parodies.